Hello. Welcome to Tribal Council number 1 for the Nevala Tribe. They will now be joining shortly, and then we will kick off the meeting. Hello. We have it now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for joining. This is kind of what I was afraid of, is I knew I wanted to do all this stuff if I did another season of Survivor Hamilton, with technology and video, but I knew that I was not capable of making it run smoothly.
Was there no video last time?
No, there has been no, not like this. No, not at all. It was just like a blog that I used to write. But this is way better for building the tribe up. So welcome back, everybody. Thank you. I'm sure everyone will kind of trickle in here. So week 1, you guys lost the challenge narrowly on Monday, and now you're here. How does it feel losing your competing in and losing your first immunity challenge?
I think if I know so many people on the other side, the loss wouldn't have hurt so much. But I feel so competitive against some of my friends on the other side that I just wanted to prove them wrong.
We will. Don't worry.
And this, when Damien is saying he feels sad, we all feel sad that we can't hear you, buddy.
Wait, but he's not muted anymore.
What is he doing?
I think Damien he's having an issue with the audio on his phone.
He got a new app online.
You can write in the chat though.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. That's true. Yeah,
So he needed a new laptop plus.
The phone is down, right?
Oh, it works.
You can hear
We
me?
can hear you, Damien.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
You're not muted.
And we're back in the game.
Hey, so Damien, tell everybody about yourself.
Oh God, that's scary. I'm 34. I live in Kitchener. I was really good friends with Mike growing up, and his brother Graham. I don't know what to say. I like sports. This is really weird. I don't like this. I'm bad with technology. What you guys already know. Bad at showing up for things sometimes, but I'm here when it counts. When you need me to be.
Right on, man. Thanks. And I only did that because you weren't on the last one, and that was your penalty for not showing up on Sunday.
Really good.
And so obviously none of you had ever participated in a Survivor Hamilton immunity challenge before, but you guys did really good. Like, you finished 3 minutes after James's last answer, and that was with Wayne having a brain miscalculation.
Yeah, thanks, Mike.
And not reading the message. So what did that feel like, Wayne?
Yeah. Single him out.
If we didn't deliberate and we're more active, we would have won that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we took like 3 minutes to decide if that's the right answer.
Right, and I just saw in the comments that John figured it out first.
Yeah, John killed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, John was like,
This is the answer.
Wayne, I don't know why you wanted to go John off. Like, he got the answer right right away.
Yeah. According to John, he solved it in his head too. He didn't even use a pen. I don't know.
Were other people throwing answers out first, and then before you came up with 10?
No.
We were like breaking
I
it
think
down
John
a bit.
was.
I
Yeah.
figured it out, but not.
We were trying to figure it out, but John
way
was like,
faster than I possibly could have.
Yeah.
Right on. And so this is actually different. So yeah, the other tribe had, like, most of the people in the other tribe had played, last season and been through immunity challenges, this was way different than what they did last year in terms of the post being in the middle of the night and literally you didn't have to solve a problem. It was just answer as quickly as possible. So this was very different, but they obviously kind of had some coordination and knew a little bit more about answering really, really quickly and not kind of going back and forth on things and answering a bit more consistently too, in terms of just reading what I had written and not sending multiple texts and all that kind of stuff and using WhatsApp instead of a text message and all that stuff. Like, that was pretty much the difference. So I think next week you'll have a
we learned our
a much
lesson.
better chance.
We got this, you guys.
You mean tomorrow?
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, what about next week? No, tomorrow.
It's true. I've had a hard time wiping that out of my vocabulary because last year was 1 week at a time.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. So what was it like after you lost? What were the discussions like?
I think we were just trying to figure out how to come to an answer quicker, right? Like I think we all second guessed and it was back and forth. Do we agree? Do we not agree? Yes. And then finally, once we agreed, it was kind of like, okay, do we submit? Do we not submit? So I think the only reason why I got in first was because I just sent it in and I didn't wait. But there's a lot of confirmation. So I think for next time, we're going to be much better aligned in how to get their response.
Don't tell away all our secrets. The other tribe could watch this.
I mean, we're going to shoot by the hip. I think we're just going to be we really didn't know what to expect, right? So it's it'll be much better. I expect we should be in a better position for next time.
And that'll pretty much.
Sorry,
Sasha? No, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say my phone's never blown up like this, so it's really, really exciting for me.
Can I just say that Dave looks like Joe
girlfriends
Thornton?
of mine. I'm like, I've never talked to so many strangers
It's amazing.
in a short period of time in my life.
I feel so popular.
Friends have I ever talked to this much.
Can I just say that Dave looks like Joe Thornton?
Oh,
Like 100%.
Yeah, with the big beard.
Right. I wish I had be like him. You can take it off then.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Jimbo.
So Shareed, once you guys found out that you lost the challenge on Monday night, how quickly did people start messaging each other about who to vote out?
I think it was pretty straightforward, to be honest with you. There wasn't too much discussion. It was pretty self-explanatory on who should go. So it was more really everyone saying, yes, it's this person, right? So it's not really who should we vote, right?
And like kind of figuring out where we went wrong.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Right.
Boredom for sure.
And Cinco de Mayo, so yay.
I really was living up that Cinco de Mayo yesterday, guys. At one point, I'm like, what did I send them?
So was a big focus the next immunity challenge and kind of going forward to that challenge, thinking you're gonna have a better chance to win?
We talked about that, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, Jewel.
So when you heard that, go ahead. Yeah.
We were actually talking about how to get better before we even knew the result. So before the result was even in, we were already going back and forth with everybody about how to be faster. We didn't know whether they were in ahead of us. We didn't know whether the 10 versus 10 was going to be a difference. One quick question: the way you wrote that challenge out, technically the only correct answer was the numerals 10, not TEN, correct?
You didn't say the number format, so.
Yeah, because you said number format.
I did.
Number format.
So
Here's what I would say. Here's what I would say is...
It's important going forward to know whether that's... Sorry, go ahead, go.
It's impossible to cover every single scenario and try and get like all the rules and make sure that 30 people who've never done this exact thing before answer in the same way and make it easy for me to
Or just
comprehend
do
as well as put it in an order. So if the answer is right, no matter how you word it, the answer is going to be right.
Okay.
The most important thing is do not send me 2 messages.
We should
if you need to think a little bit more about what you're going to answer, just send me the one, because that's all that's going to count. And I did say that multiple times.
Yeah, no. It's just if we don't have to worry about whether something as little as that is going to be,
that'll help.
Yeah, it's good. It would, that probably cost us 2 or 3 minutes, right? So
Yeah,
but both
to win, I think.
Totally.
Yeah,
we should
both
redo
tribes,
the challenge. Let's do it again.
Both tribes had multiple people who did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Both tribes had multiple people. Literally, the issue was that Wayne sent a text first. That's really what lost you guys the challenge.
Oh my God!
Don't say
All right, guys, I'm gonna see myself out.
Can we talk about the vote again for a little bit?
Yeah, you're blowing up my game, dog.
He knows that. I brought it up in the post. It was a mistake, but at the end of the day, there were 6 people, right? 6 people who got their answer in after James. So that's really what it comes down to. And even, and I wrote this in the post, that James and Amanda, who didn't play last season, they were the slowest 2 on their tribe as well, right? Because it was new for them. And so you really saw the people who kind of knew exactly what they were getting into at the top. And so I think next challenge, everyone will be the same. And the plan was for you guys to lose the first challenge and to lose, to be at a bit of a disadvantage to start with, because you're the new tribe, and that was more likely to be the case.
And everyone loves an underdog story.
From what I heard from the other tribes is that they were sweating because they actually didn't realize how quick we were gonna. Like, I think we shocked them how quick when Mike's like, "Okay, the challenge is done." They're like, "Oh shit!" Like, they actually like got it, and like we actually might not have actually won this.
If it wasn't for the 10 or the 1-0, honestly, they wouldn't have.
If you counted it with the 10 versus the 10, would we have won? Because we all changed ours to the 10?
I think there was enough. The thing is that didn't matter at all, right? It was that people were sending me multiple messages, and it was pushing them down the list. So it was like they were just getting, the more messages you sent, you were getting later and later. And so I think that's the way to do it now. That makes sense. But if you just have, you can only message me once, have one answer, and then, that will work. You guys will have a good shot next time. So when you guys lost, like I mentioned, you kind of started talking immediately about how you're going to not lose next time. And so did anybody's name get singled out?
Immediately.
Yeah.
Even from me.
Does anybody want to say who?
Ross.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chris.
What?
What?
I just want to say something. I feel like Mike, you should have seen like when it first started after, because I missed the meeting, right? On Sunday.
Yeah.
So then it was like, oh, someone has to babysit Damien and Ross. Then it was like, then I slowly got away from having to have a babysitter.
And now we can hear
You're
you.
getting looped in.
See your face, Damien.
I know. That's important. That's an important selling feature here.
You're making a comeback. Is what you're saying.
Still look the same as you did in high school.
Okay, I'll take it.
So April, was it hard at all to when you're hearing everybody throwing the name of a family member around? Like, was it hard? Was it easy? Were you easily swayed to see that way, or did you kind of have any sort of hesitation?
A little hesitation. But hi, buddy.
Oh my God, so cute.
Gus, what do you think?
What's that?
I was asking the dog what he thought, but it was, no one knows his name except for
He's like, no, he's heartless.
Did anybody else feel in danger at all this week, knowing it's the first week and that everything else was in the air, or everything could be up in the air?
Yeah, I totally did. Once I saw the results and that I was at the bottom of the list, like I totally owned the mistake that I made where I fucked up the method of getting the information to you. But yeah, I was definitely worried. Even right now, I'm still pretty worried. I don't know how it's going to turn out.
I think
you got this, Wayne. You got this, buddy.
Yeah. Knock on wood.
I think just for the sake of time, we can get to the vote unless anybody has anything else that they want to add for this first tribal council.
Oh yeah, we're gonna put our candles up, and then the person who gets voted out has to blow out the candle. That was a good idea, actually.
That's not a bad idea.
Person might not be here with the
It's a really good idea.
Oh my God, Lee.
I hope I get to use my new laptop.
Okay. So then, if that's what we want to do, I will get to the vote. Does that work?
All right. Let's do it.
All right. And I know nobody has any hidden immunity idols because I haven't told you guys anything about them yet. So no chance to play out. All right. So we have your 15 votes. And I'll read them now. First vote. Wayne.
Oh. Where do I find Wayne on the chat? I need to see his face.
You want some message?
You're like frozen.
Am I?
You dropped off.
No, you're not frozen. You're not
frozen.
Did we lose him?
There you are.
Well, that's him crying in the background. That's him crying in the background.
The internet cut out again.
Commercial break.
You're good.
You're
Yeah,
good.
they
You're
can't
good.
see me.
You're good.
Anxiety
You're
is
good.
killing me.
You're good, Mike.
You're there, Mike.
Audio is good. Video, not so much.
Okay.
You're good.
All right.
Continue.
We'll just keep going. I know.
I
Okay.
can sense you.
I can only see some of you moving, and that's the issue that I'm having.
Well, we can see you.
Okay.
You want to watch?
All right. Second vote. Ross. Is this the right direction?
Yeah.
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 Perfect. That's one vote Ross, one vote Wayne. Third vote. Ross. That's two votes Ross, one vote Wayne. Fourth vote. Ross. I'm gonna have to keep track on my fingers. That's three votes Ross, one vote Wayne. Ross. Four votes Ross, one vote Wayne. Ross. Five votes Ross. Ross. 6 votes. Ross. 7 votes. First person voted out of Survivor Hamilton Old Meets New is Ross. Is that a surprise for everybody?
No.
No.
I want to know who voted for Wayne.
I want to see him blow his candle
Wouldn't it
out.
be Ross?
Michael.
That would be who it was.
Screw you, Ross.
Mike,
Wouldn't
keep,
it be Ross? I voted for you.
Mike,
Can
keep
you
counting
read
them
the
out.
rest of the votes?
Yeah, please.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to say
The tribe is
by a vote. Yeah, that's true. By a vote of 14-1. Ross is the first person voted out.
Poor Ross.
Yeah, you don't read them all because I'm not going to read 14. Like as soon as you can't mathematically be voted out, that's typically what you'll do.
But it's important to know the actual number.
Yes, correct.
Because it wouldn't have been 15-0. There was going to be one going the other way somewhere, and we know who voted the one.
Well,
Right.
that's what I say. So I will say all the votes for other people, but you can assume if I stop reading that the rest of the votes are for the person who got voted out.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So
This
it was
is when killing me. I
14-1.
have to ask the question: is there a mullet underneath that hat?
No.
He has long hair. Jim, what's his hair like now?
Shorter than that.
Is he home?
Yeah, he's school starts on Monday.
You have to go bring the laptop and put it and rub it in his face.
Exit interview.
No,
Shame.
No, you know what? It was an easy vote, right? It was an easy vote for me to do the vote. Like I know you asked April about family, but it's throughout the game, it's possible that somebody can no longer be committed, or something could affect their level of commitment. And if it affects the level of commitment, and they're not going to be part of it, I think it's an easy vote, right? So
are you going to do couch, Jim?
Sorry?
Are you going to be sleeping on the couch?
Nope.
Okay. Well, thanks everybody for their vote.
Thanks,
I think this is really all we were looking to do today with Tribal Council. I think once we get to if you guys think this is a good idea, once we get to the merge, we can even do the votes. You can message me the votes while we're here if you want, one at a time. But I think I'm going to save that for the merge.
When is the merge? How many people have to be voted out? Oh.
Yeah, you don't get to know that.
It's not a thing? It's not like a number or a certain episode on Survivor? Anyway.
No, Survivor doesn't usually have 30 people.
Oh.
Okay. So Meg and I are going to stay on here and record a little bit more. Okay. But I'll let you guys get on with the rest of your night. Good luck tomorrow. Get your sleep.
On your votes, you guys.
Thanks for being here, Meg.
Good seeing your faces.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Mike, 5 o'clock tomorrow again, Mike?
Yeah, between 5 and 9.
Okay.
5 and 9.
Right.
That's
okay. Take care, everybody.
Salut.
Bye.